Stop the timer.
Why?
Josiah, your stinking face.
I did that. I was like, dang it, that's in the podcast now.
Just leave it.
Because he just goes like this. He goes.
Like we should have just gone with it. Laughing.
I couldn't even talk.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Wait, composing
Oh
himself.
my
Okay,
gosh.
I'm gonna play it now. 3,
It's
2,
endearing.
3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to this episode of You Don't Even Know. I'm here with,
Josiah Brainerd.
And Justin Brainerd.
and I'm Jordan Brainerd, your host today. Today, the first thing we're going to go over is how to impress your friends. Justin, how do you think you should impress your friends?
I think the best way to impress your friends is to be good looking with a lot of money, because that's what everybody else wants to be. Nobody's impressed by, like, poor people. I don't know.
Or really, you don't even have to be good looking, just lots of money. I mean, a great example, Donald Trump's wife. Boom.
Everybody says she's good looking. What's the point?
No,
No,
Donald Trump.
the man with money.
Oh, Donald
that
Trump isn't
as
good
a
looking.
whiff.
Yeah.
Okay, so Donald Trump, if Donald Trump was poor, you don't think that Melania would love him best purely
I never
on his-
said the love thing. I don't know if they
I think
would have
she's-
really ever.
I think she's impressed by him.
Gotten together physically.
Oh, okay, so she might have been like...
She wouldn't have given him the time of day if he had my money and his face. My money or even my money and my face. I don't think she would have, I don't necessarily think she's like, whoa, wow, she's a so attractive lady. I mean, she's not unattractive. I don't like the brown girls that much.
Okay, but if
I
you...
like the fiery Rodhouse.
So you're saying that it's purely money. It's not...
That's how I get friends. I just tell them how much money I have, and that's why I have no friends.
They're like, oh, I'm going to end up paying for dinner, aren't I?
Yep. That's why Jordan and I are friends.
So what do you think it is, Jordan?
I think we should just go straight to WikiHow.
Okay, let's check it out.
How do
Ask the
how do
internet.
how do WikiHow get more friends?
Yes. It says method 1 of improving yourself, which is there's 3 methods to how to impress your friends. Improving yourself. Number 1, learn facts.
So just become a fact.
Just be,
I know the fact for that.
just be the person.
I
know- I have
the answer for that as well.
That always refutes. Everybody's like, hey, I think he was
nope.
going 65. Actually, he was going 66.
half miles an hour.
Yeah.
I've used my new method that I just invented of using a mixture of the Doppler effect and the rays from the sun to determine the speed of cars.
How does WikiHow think that learning facts is going to make people fall in love with you?
So how does WikiHow say that random facts, learning them, should help you gain friends?
I don't think it is very specific at all on that.
Go ahead. Just take a whack at it. If
just says-
you were to WikiHow,
If I was to WikiHow, it just basically says
what does it say?
attend workshops or study specific trivia. So you're that guy that's just walking up
So we have a friend that knows lots of trivia.
with those jingles, those trivia jingles, like, hey, did you ever hear about this? And you're like, man, I don't even know who you are. I don't really care about that jingle either.
And so you have the guy that'll walk up and say, hey, so in the Vietnam War, there was 5,000 deaths a day or whatever, and it's like,
Oh, that's really dark.
yeah, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
And it sounds like you don't have any friends.
Yeah.
Do you know how to twerk?
What?
That's a random fact that I want to know.
Number
Can you
2.
teach me how to Dougie?
Number 2 on WikiHow is gain experience.
So you learn facts
Yep.
and then you gain experience.
This one I'm on board with right here.
I'm okay with that one.
Make me cookies and I will be your friend. Get really experienced at making cinnamon rolls and I will be your friend.
Yeah, she is in the kitchen with another lady.
That's the picture. She's
Yep.
in the kitchen making me cinnamon rolls.
Yes, with 4 fingers.
Mm.
2 of them have fingernails. Good old WikiHow.
So if you know how to do something, if you're experienced in what, like
I just said making cinnamon rolls.
Yes.
daytime stock brokerage, that's gonna impress your friends.
I don't even know what they mean.
For example, this is what WikiHow says right here. For example, you could show off a new recipe that you've learned, or tell your parents about a promotion that you've just received.
So tell
just
your
like tell
parents.
that because your parents are your friends.
Yeah. I like how this is like, I talk to my mommy and my daddy and my kitty.
I talked to my mommy, and she said that I'm really smart.
My
And
cookies
she's
taste
my
the
best
best.
friend.
The person that's biologically compelled to love you is your friend, according to WikiHow. And that's the best people could do. Tell your mom about the 1% promotion you received at your job.
Yep, that's how to impress your mom.
Or feed people. That's what it is. A new recipe. Look, display a new recipe. Hey,
Gets me
I
every
can
time.
feed you guys. Well,
You're going into people's houses with this big bowl.
those
You want
people
some
aren't
cookie
impressed.
dough?
They're not impressed. They're hungry.
Cookie dough.
They're taking advantage of you. Number 3 is travel more.
So basically have money. You know who travels a lot? People with money.
And people with no friends.
And people with lots of free time and no job.
Or schmucks that say, I'm going to go backpack around Europe after I'm going to take a semester off.
It's pronounced Europe.
Yeah, I'm going to just go like to Germany for like a semester and
Semester.
I just really like their culture.
Germany for semester and travel abroad.
What does WikiHow say about travel? How does it ask us to do this impossible task?
Well, it's definitely costly. Quite costly.
So yeah, it basically says WikiHow says have tons of money,
Yep.
disposable income,
Yep.
be a trust fund baby, and then just go wander around aimlessly until you finally decide to get a job
And
of
then
any repute.
Number 4, get a freaking personal trainer. Go get real ripped.
Yeah, so be good looking.
Mm-hmm.
So be good looking, have lots of money to
Yep.
travel. So
Well, we hit this one on the freaking head right out of the gate.
Just
We didn't even need WikiHow.
learn a new language so you could be a schmuck
Bonjour,
and talk to all your friends.
That's what the next number
Yeah.
5.
So now,
That's
when
French.
you walk up to a group of people, you could say a word that's total gibberish to them. They'll be impressed.
Bonjour.
Number 6, learn an instrument.
Wow. So
I feel like this also could be a great list for like how to be a tool.
Like you're just that guy. This guy's wearing a sweater.
yeah,
with a collar.
I've
This-
got my cuffed sweater
Oh
on.
gosh, this man is a tool. He's the definition of a tool.
This looks like a lot of people we know
Mhm.
that play the
Yep,
guitar.
I could name 5 people that
Yeah.
fit that
That
description
play the
right
guitar.
there.
If you play the guitar, you look like the guy on WikiHow. You're this guy.
Just that face he's making.
Yeah, and you have no idea how to have a conversation with people. You just play the guitar, and everybody's impressed with you.
And then go number 7. Become. Oh, hang on, timeout.
Bob Ross.
Yeah, thank you. Become Bob Ross.
Just I can't remember who Bob Ross is. Thank you,
Thanks.
PBS,
Yeah, I was like
for the
5,
joys of
so.
happy little clouds.
Happy little clouds.
Justin, can
It's
you do the
just
Bob
our
Ross
secret.
voice really quick?
I can't. I don't have a Bob Ross voice. It's
Yeah,
just,
none of us are real good at ASMR.
Yeah. We're just gonna keep that between us. That little secret
Yeah,
there.
you're just gonna paint
Just
these
gonna-
happy
just
little
gonna
clouds up here, and,
Swab a little bush in there.
and right here we're just these little birds. You're just gonna make 2 little humps, and we got these little birds flying around up here.
Number 8.
What's number 8? How does it say to?
Number 8, set goals.
How does it say to
And
do?
let your friends know about the goals that you've set.
Yeah.
And give them your timeline.
Bruh, I'm totally gonna stop smoking next walk.
So if you tell your friends that you're going to stop being an idiot and drop terrible habits like smoking and drinking or, cutting yourself or whatever stupid thing. Look, set goals. Yeah, next semester after I'm done traveling through Europe, I feel like I am setting a goal to get a job. Well, good for you. That's called moving on with your life.
That's not setting a goal. That's just being a human.
Yeah, that's just it's called adulting.
Yeah.
Like, here, So I set a goal to stop smoking, stop playing video games at my mom's house all day, and get a job and grow up. So
Quitting smoking, going back to college.
yeah, their steps to impress people are literally growing up.
Restoring a car with your son.
So yeah, section 2, establishing a broad range of knowledge. The second one down in there is don't be rude or offensive if you don't agree with your friends.
So don't be a jerk to other people.
Which I don't even agree with.
Because if you're friends with somebody, you could be rude with them.
Yeah.
People that are just your friends because they want to eat your food or have your money, they're
Fly
going
on
to
your
ditch
plane.
because
Preach
they're a little snowflake that can't take a joke. Like they're going to be
Gosh.
like, you actually infringed upon my personhood and you've harmed my inner child.
Excuse me, I thought I could invite you into my safe space, but apparently
Yeah, they-
No,
The
you
little
skipped
so-
over. You
safe
skipped over
space-
method.
What's
I know.
Number
I
one.
didn't even care
okay,
about number one.
do number 1, Jordan.
That's find common ground, which is their safe space.
Yeah, it's so you have to. If you agree with everything I agree with, then yes, we can be friends.
And then you don't have to be rude or offensive.
Yeah,
Because you agree with everything.
common ground. So basically, only discuss things that you ever both agree on. Oh my gosh,
Gosh.
this list is
What a
teaching
terrible
you how to
life.
be a fake, terrible person and grow up.
And have no
grow
friends.
up and be fake.
Goodness. Oh my gosh. Number 3 is so good.
What's number 3?
Go ahead. Jordan.
Travel as much as your budget and schedule allows.
So just waste all of your money. Do not save.
Don't save a single penny. It says
as
much.
As much as you possibly can.
Just go flinging yourself all
Get
over
in that
the place.
plane.
That sounds like you have no friends and you're trying to get away from people. Like travel as much as you can.
Yeah, just
Like-
perpetually travel because
this is
your
not, like-
boring, terrible life with your little snowflake friends that you can't even take a joke with. You have to get away from them because you quit smoking. And if you're in if you're in your hometown and somebody sees you with a cigarette, they'll know you quit your goal and you won't impress them anymore.
They'll be disappointed and they won't be your friends. Because you had to tell them that, oh, I'm going to quit smoking. I
Yeah.
have to tell you my goals.
Yes, it's
going
like a
back to college.
12-step program. This is AA. This isn't how to impress your friends. This is Alcoholics Anonymous.
I don't even want to get into section 3,
Yeah,
which is
step 3.
freaking establishing a broad range of knowledge.
Yeah. Or
no,
what's step
sorry.
5? Like stop
No,
beating
sorry,
your
that
wife.
was number 2. Step 3, performing easy physical party tricks.
What? Who is this guy?
Like there's so much just junk in here. Like I couldn't even imagine being this guy that just, hey, watch me do all these stupid things for an hour. Like keep going down. It's like you're in method 2. Go down to method 3. No, you're going the wrong way.
Performing. There's so many party
Look
tricks.
at all
that
these
are-
stupid things he's doing. He's like, watch me touch my head.
Watch my.
Oh gosh.
Perform
gosh.
easy party tricks.
Yeah, as opposed to those hard party tricks.
But
I think that's
number
the
6.
idea.
Number 6 on method 2.
Okay.
It says avoid trying too hard. But they just told you how to be a tryhard.
Yeah, it's like a whole list of like how to try too hard. But
and then it says at the end,
do that.
don't try too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Which basically says, go back to step 1, don't do any of that stuff, and just be a normal human being.
Yeah, like try to make friends that like you for who you are and not for the really easy party tricks you can do.
Or money you have. Or planes you fly on. Or words you know how to say that are useless.
Bonjour.
Oh, goodness. This sounds like a terrible friend.
Wow. So I guess
So what are we going to do to help the people that are actually reading this stuff?
yeah.
we're
Don't
not an
listen to
advice show.
don't do party tricks because you're going to look like
Just ignore everything on WikiHow.
yeah. Don't if you want to impress people, tell them you don't read WikiHow.
I get friends naturally.
Yeah.
Rally.
Like just how about have a conversation with them and then know what you're talking about. There you go. Or tell them that what you have a job, you don't play video games all day. Like
Gosh, but that's the dream, isn't it?
is to have a job playing video games all day?
Or not have a job and play video games all day and live in your parents' house.
Yeah, but that's not impressive.
No, but it's high school.
Sure.
But it's high school.
You're still, this is how to impress people.
Or
not-
community college, really same thing, but
Yeah, high school plus.
mm-hmm.
High school plus.
High school, the expansion pack.
Yeah.
High school brood war.
Oh boy. So impressing your friends, just be a good friend, maybe.
Or bad friend. I found that the worse you could be with somebody, the better friends you are. So
Yeah.
Be a real friend.
Yeah.
no,
like
just be a jerk to everybody, and then the 2 people that actually like you are the best people in the world.
Those are the people that like actually want to interact with you.
Yes. Everybody you have to be nice to, not your friend.
Yeah, not your friend.
Think of everybody you have to be nice to, Jordan.
Okay, I'm thinking of all right now.
All right, imagine in your mind. Close your
Uh-huh.
eyes, Jordan.
Closing.
Okay. Think of one of your friends
Okay.
that you have to be
I
nice
don't
to.
have any.
I don't have to be nice to anybody.
That you choose to be nice to all of the time.
I mean, I could start naming names if you want.
Yeah, we could just start popping actual first names in here. Okay, so if there's somebody that you have to be nice to all the time,
Not
or
your
they're
friend.
not your friend,
Not your friend.
they're not your friend.
Mm-mm.
The people that are your Jordan's friend, Jordan doesn't have to be mean. Can be mean to them. Whenever.
Like when Jordan gets really pissed off,
yeah, when
but
yeah.
they can take it because they're like, oh well, I guess I made him piss off.
Yeah.
So.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The people you could be the meanest to are the bestest of friends.
Yeah, and they could take a joke, and they have access into my life.
And your money. Okay. I think that
That's good. That
Yeah.
was very helpful. It's,
Jordan.
I
Jordan,
got-
Jordan.
yeah.
Okay, oh my gosh. Guess what I just finished?
What?
Breaking Bad. Everybody has been bothering me forever to finish Breaking Bad. So I finally sat down on Netflix, which is the only way to watch
How do you
television.
sit on Netflix?
I just sat on it, and I've
Just put it right under my rump.
finished up all of Breaking Bad, and the show, which is for those of you who still haven't seen it.
Spoilers to come.
Yeah. So there's a show that's a competition. It's like The Amazing Race or Survivor. I'm not sure if the show is scripted or not.
No, it's reality.
But I do know it's a competition to see who could be the least likable person on the show.
Oh.
And whoever wins the least
Oh.
likable person award
I know
wins
who wins.
$80 million.
I know who won.
Who wins?
Skylar!
Skylar. No, okay.
She's so painful.
Skylar is the obvious choice because she's...
Well, that's because it's the right answer. That's why it's obvious.
I know, but she's... Skylar is terrible in her own way, but at least she tries to leave
I mean,
it.
even her lips are hard to look at. Like her upper lip is like, it's just like, oh yes, I am not supportive. I am a bad wife.
Skylar spends half of the show, the first 3 seasons, you learn not to like Skylar.
I hate Skylar.
The last 2 seasons, you learn not to like Walt.
Yeah.
Because he's so far down this little hateful rabbit hole that he just starts shooting people
I mean,
that he has arguments with.
I don't not like Walt at the end. Like
He's trying to support his family.
He's not trying. He just said the last episode, he said, I did it because I liked it and I was good at it. He said,
no, that was the end result.
that was Heisenberg.
Yeah.
He said,
He has
That's
multiple
I did it
personality
because
disorder.
he
whatever.
doesn't.
When he says, "I'm Heisenberg," I'm like, "Yeah, you're the coolest person." Like I love Heisenberg.
But Walter, he was trying to support his family.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it started.
Yeah.
Episode 1, he's trying to support his family. At the end, he kept doing it after he had all this money because he was good at it and he liked it. It gave him purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
But he was a terrible person when he was doing it. Like, he would always go into a fit of rage. Every time somebody questioned him, he'd flip out,
Because he's Heisenberg.
do something brash, end up killing 3 people over spilt milk.
Did that really happen?
What?
Was that in the bonus features?
Yeah.
No, he killed 3 people over spilt meth.
Either way.
Oh.
That's how you make meth.
This podcast just got flagged by the NSA.
Methamphetamines.
Bombs.
Terrorism.
Yeah.
What?
Uh,
Jordan, your turn.
Hit me with a good one.
What's a good airport word?
Yeah. What do you? The list of words you don't say in airport. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nipples.
Left behind luggage.
There you go. Yeah, missing backpack.
Yeah.
Don't touch my ding dong.
8 ounces of fluid.
I definitely don't have a bomb in my bag.
So
Note 7.
no,
That was a zinger.
ding. Okay, but that's basically what I took home from Breaking Bad, was just that everybody's trying to be a terrible person. Jesse cries too much. He starts out being the one who was into drugs. He gets Walt into the lifestyle. Then the last 2 seasons, all he does is cry. Every episode,
Well-
Jesse just goes down this pit of self-hatred where you're like, oh, stop.
Why do you hate everything good?
Because all Jesse did was cry for 36 episodes.
Well, I'm not even referring to that
It-
specific comment. Like everything good. You just like, oh, yeah, that's.
I don't not.
Well, Jesse was crying for reasonable things.
I know, but stop.
His girlfriend died,
Move on.
and then his other girlfriend got shot in the face. Spoilers, like, so sorry.
Oh, sorry.
It's been
spoilers.
so long, you guys.
I already said spoilers. We're fine. We're
I know.
covered.
All right, sorry.
We're covered in the
That
in the
initial
podcast
announcement,
agreement.
Boom.
Yep.
Like,
We should just add that to the intro. Like, there's gonna be spoilers in
Dun,
this.
dun,
Yeah.
dun. Spoilers. Dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Why did you just do like Mission Impossible?
I don't know.
Dun.
Intro music.
spoilers. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
That's gonna be our new opening.
Yeah.
That's gonna be our
To
new
the
intro.
segment.
Just to the show. Our intro song will be spoilers.
Oh.
So, no, I don't hate everything good. I'm saying
Yeah,
that
you
there
do.
are some things that I liked Gus. I love Gus. I love everything about Gus. I love Mike.
Mike's the best.
Yeah,
Mike is really cool.
Mike would walk up to you when he said, "I will shoot you in the face." You knew it was gonna happen. That was the next thing that was gonna happen.
He's probably the best character on the show.
Is Mike?
Yeah.
Everyone says Walter's the best.
No.
Like he's good, but Mike is just solid like the
Yeah.
whole time. The best
Mike
character.
was very calculated and just calm about things.
You know who else I really don't like in that show?
who?
Freaking what's his name's wife? Hank's wife?
Hank's
my
wife,
gosh.
Marie.
Ah,
She was
Marie.
All Marie did was gripe about, "Hey,
Oh
Hank,
my
Hank,
gosh.
Hank,
Such a
shut up."
such a word that I shouldn't say on this podcast.
All Hank wanted to do was be left alone. Hank almost died, and all she could do is say, "So you want to crack a smile? So do you want some potato chips? Do you want some Cheetos?" And Hank wasn't a peach to
And
her.
Hank's just like, no.
He's
can
like,
I
"Can-
sit in my garage and
I want to
make
be
the beer,
left
please?"
alone.
Can I just
I
have my
want-
minerals? They're
Yeah.
not rocks, Marie.
Stop saying rocks, please.
If you
Please.
say rocks again, I'm gonna cut your head off.
I'm a DEA agent. It will happen.
Yeah. That Marie, I think, was worse than Skylar.
I will
Because
make your head ride across the desert on a tortoise and explode.
Here's why Marie is worse than Skylar. Because Marie, her husband wasn't cooking meth, whereas Hank was an invalid or paralyzed or whatever,
An
and all he
invalid?
wanted to do was be left alone, and Marie couldn't give him that.
She was trying to be supportive.
I know, but shut up and let me watch TV. I'm trying to recover. I almost died.
Didn't need anything.
Sorry, I'm
Didn't
sure
need anything.
he should be nice to her.
Didn't need anything.
Yeah, she
he should be nice
really
to her.
cared.
Need anything.
Can we just play that for the rest of the
Didn't need
episode,
anything.
and everybody will understand why Marie was annoyed? Jordan, play that on a
Didn't
loop
need
for the
anything.
rest of the
Oh
episode,
my gosh.
Didn't need anything. I'll just do it the whole time. Didn't need anything.
and then everybody
Didn't
will
need
say,
anything.
"Wow, Marie was kind of an annoying character."
need
Because if I had to
anything.
live with that, I would cut
Didn't
my
need
own skin
anything.
off.
Didn't need anything.
So anyway,
Didn't
that's
need
just
anything.
my little aside of what I thought about Breaking
That's
Bad.
good. Well, I'm glad you finally finished the show after years of it
Didn't
being
anything?
completely finished. And they're on.
Go me watching Netflix.
They're not only on like another show on top of that, like an extent. What do you call those shows?
Spin-offs.
Spin-offs. Thank you. Forgot that word.
Yeah.
And
They're called words.
yes,
People
and
use them.
They're into their third season coming up.
Oh,
You're
Better
so
Call
far
Saul.
behind.
Better Call Sal.
Better Call Saul.
Is that on
Didn't need
Netflix?
anything?
Yes.
All right,
Season
I'll
1
watch
and 2.
that.
Yes, so good.
All right.
But
I still haven't watched that.
you know who's in that?
Saul.
One of the main characters?
Saul Goodman.
Yes, Saul Goodman, of course.
Jesse?
But Mike.
Oh, Mike's in it.
Of
Do you
course, they
need
brought
anything?
back
How was
Mike.
Mike younger?
What?
How
What?
Mike's like 80 in the series. How is he? Because it's a prequel.
Yeah, it's CGI on his face.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you need anything?
It's like in Twilight. You guys ever see the baby Twilight?
What?
Oh, the CGI baby in Twilight.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
The dead baby.
She was weird.
That was
Because
so
a
weird.
vampire who is dead
Do you need anything?
put a living child. You need to loop that for the rest of the episode.
Gosh,
Keep it going.
he's so annoying.
No, you have to, just so everybody can empathize with poor Hank.
Do you need anything?
It'll just be completely random.
You just throw it in there. Everyone's,
Yeah.
do you need anything?
Gosh,
I'll watch Better Call Saul.
it's a good show.
And then I'll talk
Good
about
show.
how much I hate Better Call Saul.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
yeah.
hate everything. I don't hate everything.
We'll get there. It's
Do
fine.
you need anything? Shut up, Marie!
Just bring me my rocks. I mean minerals.
Minerals.
Sweet, sweet minerals. That's sweet, sweet CTC.
Oh, my gosh. That's what I say. Don't take my thing.
CTC. That's
Which-
from episode 1,
Yeah,
by the
for all
way.
you normies out there.
That
Cinnamon
skipped over
Toast
episode 1.
Crunch. It's the best time to fart. It's actually episode 2, you big dumb.
Oh.
And we were talking about farting. You fart right after that first bite of CTC in the
Yeah,
morning.
That's
Gosh.
right.
You pretend like we haven't recorded in 2 weeks or
I wanted
something.
him to play the fart sound.
Oh, I can if you want.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Here we go. That's enough about Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
and
breaking my
the
bad.
new show, Better Call Saul. New segment we got is conspiracy theories. There's one made-up conspiracy theory that we made up and one that everybody knows.
Really?
Yes.
What did we make up?
Which one's made up?
What?
We made up. Let's start with the one that's everybody just
Maybe
knows.
we should play like which one's made up. That's a fun game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're kind of playing.
I'll guess which one's made up.
no.
Wait, who knows which
Our-
one is made
Our
up?
audience will guess.
Okay, everybody can guess.
Yeah, everybody email us.
I don't even know if I know which one is made up.
And they could be both true because I made it up and conspiracy theories. Who knows nowadays?
Yeah, maybe somebody else is
That's
just
true. Conspiracy theories are made up.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah,
so the first
they're
one,
all made up.
okay.
first one is the moon landing.
Like,
Did we or any other country land on the moon
okay.
at all?
Cool.
Or was it all CGI?
What's the other one?
The
So
other
was
one
CGI
is,
in the 70s? Because I don't think the 70s had CGI.
Hang on,
we
hang
saw
on,
Star
hang on.
Wars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hang on. Hit me with the other one.
The second one is
Star Wars wasn't CGI.
Star Island.
Okay, what's that?
What's Star Island?
It's where all these early, what do you call it? Not early. Young celebrities die. And you're like, this is weird. Why are they all dying? Like, it's from an overdose. We didn't really see the body.
Oh, like how everybody dies at 27, like
Yeah,
Kurt
yeah.
Cobain and everybody.
Yeah. There's all these celebrities that kind of die way too early, it seems like.
Yeah, because they get coked out of their minds.
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Celebrities go to an island and live there and just don't say anything. Like their, what do you call it? Their manager just makes it
Like-
like them disappear, basically. But
Like,
it's like a
that's
fake
the
death.
ultimate safe space.
Yes. And it
Yes.
is. Because they're just like, I have everything I can ever desire right now. Now I just don't want to be famous. That's the conspiracy.
So the person that's done literally everything that you can do
Yep.
in a single lifetime
Yep.
in the first 27 years of their life
Yep.
just wants to be left alone.
Yep.
That's their one wish.
Yep.
Is to have a minute of privacy while they use the toilet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's this island.
Where
out
you
there.
just go and live.
Yep. Where a bunch of stars are.
We should make this. Actually, there's a lot of stars that I would like to not be in public life anymore.
That was supposed to be Canada for a while.
Yeah, I think most stars
But
I
then
would
it
like.
got too popular because it's America's hat.
Yeah.
It's a stinky hat.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't your hat supposed to keep your head warm, not cold?
It's pretty skookum.
We won't go into what Mexico is if Canada's our hat.
Well, what do you think Baja California is?
Our turtle head.
Ding dong.
Our prairie dog.
Oh, no, I was thinking the other end. The deedle.
Oh,
Or
goodness.
maybe that's what Florida is.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about the moon landing?
I'm pretty sure that if we didn't land on the moon, Russia would have been the first one to say they didn't do it. It's fake. Don't listen to them. They would have had the biggest ad campaign against the United States to say, You capitalist pigs never landed on that rock thing.
How does
up
Russia
in the
know?
sky
How does
wall.
Russia know?
That we didn't.
Because they were doing it too. We were both building
But
ICBMs to shoot each other with.
yeah,
And if we just couldn't do it, that's all.
but we broadcast it on the televisions. So and Russia watched that too, and they're like, "Oh, they did it. Okay,
They did it. Yeah, that's all Russia thinks is, oh, yeah, okay, they
yeah,
did
they
it.
did it."
Yeah, but if there's some scientific reason, like they say that we can't land on the moon because it's past the radiation belt of the Earth or whatever. So if we didn't really do it and Russia had some solid scientific evidence why we couldn't, they would say, oh, yes, it could not be done. They would have Boris get up on TV and say, so the U.S. did not do this, so we shoot the missile and the U.S. died. Like, that's the first response they would do, is just nuclear winter if the U.S. tried to, because we're claiming Star Wars and whatever, and there's no way Russia would have put up with a hoax if all we were doing.
Well, we've tricked a bunch of other people. Why can't we trick a bunch of Russians?
Yeah. Obviously, we didn't land on the moon.
Yeah. There's no way in 1970. That's practically the Dark Ages. Like, they didn't even have cars back then.
So we had bronze tools
Yeah.
and a moon rocket.
Bronze.
No, we didn't have a moon rocket. That's my point. It
Yeah.
never happened.
Obviously, we didn't have a moon rocket, but we had cameras.
we just started
Gosh,
launching.
I can't even say these words. Of course we landed on the moon.
Oh, my gosh. We
my
landed on the
gosh.
moon.
So, you know that friend we have that actually believes all of these conspiracy
I
theories?
think everyone
Yeah.
has that friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
Pretty
need to
much
get him
everybody.
on the show so he can.
We should talk to
Oh
him.
my gosh, wouldn't that be like great things to talk about?
It's more infuriating than you think it will be. So, go ahead and have him on, but I can't even, because these people are so sincere and they've watched so many hours of YouTube that they think that the Earth is flat because they took a selfie and there wasn't a half dome of the lip of the Earth behind them.
It didn't look like they were standing on a mountaintop.
We are not going over flat Earth right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. That's too much.
Just go watch Ultra Spiritual. It explains it really well.
oh goodness.
Yeah, everybody watch Ultra Spiritual with JP Sears on Facebook.
You
I
guys
guess.
email us if you think the moon landing was a fake, and we'll let you know if it is or not.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
because it definitely happened. So please tell us it
one
was
of the
fake.
best things to prove that we've been to the moon, in my opinion.
That little laser reflector dishy
That
thing.
little laser
Yep.
reflector dishy thing.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Because
Mythbusters.
you shoot a laser at the moon, at anywhere on the moon, anywhere, except this spot. And the feedback that you get is very small. It's just from the reflection of the laser off the dust particles and whatnot. But then you shoot it at this very specific spot, and there's like a freaking mirror there that you get like all the laser back.
Well, it's not all the laser. It's like one more photon, but whatever.
Well, whatever.
But it's
it's still like a lot more than when you hit the dust anywhere
Greater
else.
than background noise.
Yes. Yes.
Much greater.
Yeah. That's why I think we landed on the moon. I have no physical proof because I've never been there and seen the flag.
The part that was irritating when Mythbusters did this, the part
Yeah.
that I hated the most
Go ahead.
was they said, so we're going to make a shoe print in the dust to prove that we went to the moon and that making shoe prints that stay there in the dust can really happen. So NASA has this stuff. We can't touch the real moon dust because it didn't happen. So we have this jar of fake moon dust that they say simulates what the real fake movie studio that we set up looks like. So they put a shoe print in the fake moon dust, and I'm like, well, if the whole thing was fake, that just means that what we see on the fake thing is also the stuff you just showed me. Like, you just showed me what you used on the movie set. So I didn't like that one. They're like, look at this fake stuff that proves we were on the real thing. No, bring out a jar of the real stuff, put your shoe in it right now.
Well, who says that's real?
Go up there, Jamie. Get me moon dust.
Yeah, fly to the moon.
Take me with you,
What's
Mr.
great?
Buster.
and then I will.
What's great is Elon Musk is putting people on the moon, someday.
Yeah.
Like in 50 years, when people have gone to the moon on a semi-regular basis, when it's just kind of happening,
Yeah, it's like you could just pay $1
everybody
million.
will shut up.
Yeah,
No,
that
no.
one will stop.
I don't think that one will stop.
I
You
think
cannot
it will.
stop these people.
No, I think that one will when Elon Musk starts just like
Like it's a
accepting.
taxi.
Yeah, it's just like
It's an
oh
Uber.
yeah, I would like to go up to the moon today. Yeah, here, hop on my rocket.
No, it'll keep going
Yeah.
because pot will be legal then
Yeah.
everywhere. So the stupid people, all of the potheads, will still say it didn't happen when it's been happening 3 times a week on Muskopolis is sending up a rocket again.
They'll be
and-
on the moon smoking
Yeah, they'll be on the
Yeah.
surface of the
Yeah.
moon, high.
as high as you can get.
Say, you know what never happened? The moon
The
landing.
moon landing. We never did that.
You're there.
The flag's right next to you.
You're next to you're holding it.
Yeah. You took a selfie.
Yeah. So that's the irritating thing about that.
No, they put that flag. Elon Musk put that flag there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, of
Elon
course.
did that.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
He staged that whole thing so people couldn't think it was real.
Mm-hmm. I hope
It's a
he did.
greater conspiracy.
Mhm. Before he was, how old would he have been in the 70s? Like 9?
I don't
No,
know.
he put it there like he took the first rocket up and put it there before he let anybody else go see. He's
Mhm.
like, okay, there we go. Okay, you guys can come off the rocket now.
What,
He like
what about this?
scampers off.
Mm.
Maybe we never went to the moon as NASA. We went to the moon as celebrities. That's when
What?
The moon is Star Island.
the moon is Star Planet.
Well, the
The
moon's
moon-
kind of like an island.
The moon is hollow,
Mhm.
and inside of its hollow surface,
No, just the backside.
Oh, yeah.
People call it the dark side, but it's not dark. It's a party.
that's why we've never seen the dark side of the moon.
It's
is
not
because
dark.
that's
It's party
where all
side of
the
party
stars
side.
go to hang out
Mm-hmm.
when they're sick of us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why stars started dying around 27.
Well, and that's why we call them
When-
stars.
Yeah, because we send them to the stars.
Yeah.
I think we just figured this out.
There's a correlate there.
Yep.
We've solved it.
I'm
Yep.
going to add this to
Myth
Wikipedia, whichever one
busted.
isn't real.
Yeah. Put that on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Let's start that. Let's start that conspiracy. Can we please?
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Can
think
we
I
push
add
that out.
I think I just
conspiracy
did.
theory?
I'm just gonna make a what's that called? A clickbait title on Facebook and just like circulate that around.
Can we have that?
You'll
be some
never believe what's on the other side of the moon.
Star Nation.
No,
Star
no, no.
Planet.
Just that. That's the title.
Oh, shoot.
You'll
Yeah,
never
it's gotta
believe.
be clickbait.
I would click
Hidden
on
in
that.
the dark side of the moon
This crazy thing.
is here for you to.
Click now and you'll find out.
Girls will be impressed. You will impress your friends if you click here.
You will know more facts.
Yeah.
That aren't
Learn
real.
this fact about the moon.
Yeah.
Impress your friends.
Method 1.
Okay.
So Josiah,
What?
what is your app of the week?
Well, this week, my app of the week is MMX Hill Climb off road racing. It's a game very similar to Hill Climb. I think it's what it was called. A very popular game from I think about 2 years ago. This is a little bit better graphics, which I don't think matters too much, but it's nice. More levels, more cars, more ways to upgrade them. Yeah, it's a great game.
So I'm playing it right now.
Cool. I want to play it right now too.
And the funny thing is,
Justin didn't download it because he's.
I did, but my MMX The Hill Climb doesn't look like that. It like is a side-scrolling like 2-bit.
are
What?
you in? Are you playing Mario?
Oh my gosh, Super Mario Run is coming out December 15th. I'm so
Here
excited.
it comes.
I don't know what that is.
That's
Okay.
Wednesday. Tuesday?
I don't know. I have a notification happening for when it comes out.
On MMX
Yeah.
Hill Climb.
This week's app of the week, not
This
next
week's.
week.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You're battling a car next to you that
Yeah.
has someone's terrible like Facebook picture.
Yeah.
I don't even know who this person is because I don't have Facebook.
Well, you're probably battling one of the bots.
Yeah, it looks like I'm battling a bot or something, but it's like someone's real like family photo.
Is that Hutch David?
No, I think it's wait.
Is it Hutch Amy?
Yeah, it's Hutch Amy.
Okay, yeah, she sucks.
I can't beat her on the second level. but
Wow. You're really bad at this game.
yeah, pretty bad at this game. This games aren't my thing. But it's very strange. Very strange to battle someone that doesn't actually exist, but they used a real photo.
Well, that person exists somewhere. It's not a CGA photo.
You're just racing their time, basically. It's recreating what they did on this track.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have like some competition.
Yeah, I don't think these people actually ever existed.
No, they did.
Oh,
They
shoot.
actually did this race.
Ugh.
And that's
Oh,
what it's
my
using. It's
goodness.
their ghost car.
Yeah, it's the ghost lap that you're
I
competing.
get it.
against.
It's not like they're doing it live, but it's just odd.
But what if they were doing it live?
They're not, because they're doing the same thing over and over.
Well, I mean, if you can whip a horse hard enough,
Go play the piano.
whatever that means.
He'll play the piano.
So yeah, that's this week's app of the week. Don't have, very much to say about it because
So how do you play?
There's 2 buttons. I got this.
I guess let's
There's
pretend
gas,
like people
there's
haven't
brake.
played Hill Climb before at all.
I
Yeah.
haven't.
It's like kitty cannon again.
Yeah. So you select your car, you select your level, and then if you touch the left side of the screen, it's the brake/reverse button. If you touch the right side of the screen, it's the gas button. And you just try to get through the course as fast as you can. There's coins you collect on the way. Those coins you use to upgrade your car. And then you're kind of racing for the fastest time.
So it's a runner.
Is there any way I could turn off these tutorial advertisements?
What?
Do I just pay for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Super Mario Run, but with cars.
No.
Can we play Super Mario Run now?
Not quite. Don't worry. We'll talk about that one soon.
It's almost out, I think. I hear. That's what I hear.
Okay. Well, then
This is episode 4, right?
Episode 3.
Episode 3 right now. Okay. So episode 5, we'll probably talk about Super Mario Run, if I had to guess.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a fun, simple, easy to play car game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like super, super cool.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still playing it.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done. But yeah, overall, a good game
Oh my gosh.
if you like Hill Climb. It's like the new Hill Climb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Better graphics, Hill Climb. Go give it a shot. Hill Climb MMX Racing dash something. I don't know. Find it on the App Store for free.
For free. So Josiah called us the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And
We did
he
a
said,
3-way call from the 90s.
3-way call. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Josiah said, "Hey, I just finished a TV show." We're like, "What TV show was that?"
I don't know. What's that one TV show called?
Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah. It was still terrible. I actually went and I did it. I did a thing because everyone's like, "You haven't seen it. You're stupid." And like seriously, after we recorded that podcast where I said that Stranger Things was stupid, but I haven't even seen it, like everyone in the physical IRL world that I know said, "You're stupid. You're the worst. Your generation is terrible."
You hate everything good.
Yeah.
This is a wonderful Netflix original.
Yeah, everyone said that. Everyone said all those things to me.
It's so good.
And I was like, okay, fine. Like, I'll go watch the first episode and see if it's even, like, palatable. And I watched the first episode, and I was like, well, fine. Like, my wife was like, away for the night. She went, like, to visit to see her mom. Her mom lives, like, an hour and a half away. So I was just home alone for the night. So I was like, okay, whatever. I have nothing better to do. So I plowed through the first 6 of 8 episodes in one night, and I was like, this is just so uninteresting.
So you didn't like 11 at all, and you didn't like
Nope,
the Upside
11
Down?
was annoying.
You didn't care about the main character. You didn't care about Nancy. You didn't care about what's the douchey guy's name?
Who cared about Nancy?
Yeah, Nancy was the most uninteresting character in the whole
who,
show.
meant
who was
to
her
not care
boyfriend,
about.
like Jeff or Derek or whatever?
Wait,
I just finished the show, and I don't even know.
I'm mixing up who Nancy is. I think.
Nancy was the girl that died in the Upside Down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not mixing up who
Yeah.
Nancy is. Never mind.
Barb was definitely the girl that died. Nancy is not.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang
Nancy's the
You
the
got
one that's
me.
supposed to be pretty.
Remember
Yeah.
I saw it? I forgot it.
Steve, her boyfriend, Steve.
Yes.
That everybody else thought.
Her first boyfriend.
Yeah, I thought for sure. Everybody around me said she's gonna leave Steve for that dorky guy with the camera.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I guaranteed everybody. I said I will lose faith in this show. It's less believable that she leaves Steve for that guy than there is an Upside Down and psychic people that could access it somehow. And she didn't, and I was like, yeah.
But that's only season 1.
I'm just saying she's still with Steve, not with him.
You think they're gonna make more?
That's already
yeah.
it's already like booked.
They're already like filming it.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it was great.
No, it's terrible.
Because she squashed people's brains with her mind.
There's so many other things that do that.
She likes Eggo waffles.
I don't care.
She has no hair.
So
There-
yet she has no hair. That's great.
The no teeth kid was hilarious.
He was.
He was the best character on the whole show. He was the only thing that was watchable. Everybody else I couldn't even stand.
He
Her-
made that show.
Eleven's dad was scary and amazing.
Yeah. What? Yeah. He's done other stuff.
But he would just, as soon as he walked in the room, you're like, oh man, it's gonna get like really heavy, really quick.
Yeah.
And as soon when you see people go into that death portal because that was slowly growing and taking over the facility, you didn't like any of it.
No.
Nothing.
I didn't.
You don't
think-
like anything good. Why do you not like anything good?
I like everything good.
No. No. Let's get this straight. Justin hates good movies. Josiah hates good TV shows.
Is that the delineation?
That is what happens. Especially if he walks in and says, "Jordan, what are you watching?" And I barely even get a word out, and he says, "That looks stupid. I'm never gonna watch that," and then ends up watching it like Stranger Things. Well, Stranger Things he was peer pressured into. I understand that.
So he went in. He walked in the door saying, "I'm gonna hate this show."
Well, I watched like 3 minutes of it and was like, wow,
Yeah.
this is a bunch of child actors that are terrible.
Yeah.
No,
I was sick one
toothless
day.
kid was great. It was okay. Wasn't it a great scene watching Lucas get slammed into that cinder block by 11 when they were fighting? Like the two boys were slap
Lucas
fighting
was
each other.
so annoying.
No.
He was always
stop.
complaining, "You're a traitor. I can't. No, I don't
Yeah,
want to
but-
shake your hand."
Yeah,
and
and you
I
get to
said,
see
"Oh
him
my
picked up with
gosh."
psychic powers and slammed into
But
a
there's
brick.
so many other superhero movies and TV shows that do superpowers, psychic powers, all kinds of powers way better than just like this little girl that kind of has like very weak psychic powers. That
She
can
flipped a van.
Yeah,
she threw
and then
a
she
van
almost
into
died.
The air.
She was a little
She
girl.
almost freaking killed herself.
She's 11. You're not super
She's
strong.
not 11.
That's her name.
Her number is 11.
She's young.
The number tattooed on her wrist. Was the
Jean
number
Grey wasn't like
11.
super psychically powerful and
I know, but she didn't
composed.
like. Well, I mean, Jean Grey's a bad example for my argument right now.
Yeah, go
but-
ahead. Let's go the Jean Grey route. The worst character in all of
I
X-Men.
hate. Jean
Wait, the new X-Men or the
In any continuity.
We have regrets X-Men.
All she does is cry out for Scott, who's the
We
worst
really
character
need
ever.
to talk about X-Men at some point because
Okay,
it's
well-
so.
That's
so
gonna take
I
a while.
can't. Somebody needs to email us and explain to me how how we get from X-Men 1, 2, and 3, and then at the end of 3, I don't know if you guys know this, at the end of X-Men 3, Professor X is torn into molecules by Jean Grey, and then in Days of Future Past, he's just back. He's just there.
That's gonna take like a whole episode.
Yeah, we'll come back around to
Because Justin
X-Men.
has all these answers,
yeah.
I'm sure.
X-Men has
But
its own problems.
It doesn't. No, there is no answer for that.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Okay, but on Stranger Things,
Yes.
okay,
Because they
when
didn't even
she-
address it.
at
They
the
just
they're
ignored that they
introducing
just
us-
brought him back.
in Stranger
I can't
Things
stand
to a world that is plausible, and then it's like Iron Man. Think of Stranger Things season 1 like Iron Man, in that we have one thing that's fantastic in an otherwise believable world. Everything else was normal weaponry, normal military, normal system. There wasn't aliens and gods and laser beams. It was the normal world with Tony Stark zipping around, being charismatic and wonderful. So you have to, in that first movie, Stranger Things Season 1, you have to just fall in love with the characters. You have to like them as people, and you see one or two, like when E.T., he floated a bicycle. You know, she did more than E.T. ever did. He flipped.
But
she
there's so
flipped
much
the van.
unbelievable stuff. Like there's a young girl who first of all there's a company that is so intertwined with everything that they were able to steal a girl and make her mother go insane, and nobody even really questioned it. They're just like, oh yeah, that lady's insane now, and the girl has just disappeared, and
It's
it's
kind of
fine.
like
That's
Minority
another
Report.
conspiracy.
It's kind of like Minority Report.
Never seen that.
Oh,
Yeah,
watch
never seen that.
Minority Report. It's you'll like it if you like Stranger Things.
So there's this magical company that the government
It's
I guess
the government. It is the government.
It's like the electric company plus government.
but
They are the government. They're doing an energy study on their. Do you even know what they were doing in there? You get it, right? That they were trying to spy on the Russians, like spooky motion at a distance.
no,
Okay,
they never said that.
there's all this like the goal of all of this psychic communication was they were trying to when she made the light bulb pop and then she could hear the Russian voice on the radio on the PA system.
Yep.
This whole system was set up to spy on the Russians, which we tried to do a lot. This was like a what if it worked situation.
It
where-
didn't work.
Where all that stuff where we tried to use psychics to spy on the Russians, we actually tried. Like we used LSD and everything to
I
try
don't
and
think
open
that's
people
true.
up. No, I'm saying the government actually
No,
used.
It's a
No,
conspiracy.
I'm saying I don't think that's true.
Okay, they actually did.
No,
and we
you
tried
can't say
to
it as a
spy on
fact.
them. It happened.
Nope.
We didn't land on the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Stranger Things
Is a fake show.
talking about
And it's
what would
terrible.
happen if we actually used psychic people to spy on the Russians, and then when she was doing that in her little water tank of what do you call that? An
Salt water.
Her little existential prison.
No, it had a word.
She stumbled into its sensory deprivation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But she stumbled onto that upside down thing, and because she's in the next season, and so is that monster thing.
They
it's-
killed the monster.
That was only one
yeah,
monster.
but we saw her dissolve, and then we see in the last episode him leaving Egos for her because she's alive.
Because of the radio?
No, she's alive in season 2. Like they confirmed. that
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
But like he knows that because of the radio.
Yeah. Well, he went to a box that's empty, which means somebody already took what was in it, ate it, and left it empty.
But
So
how do
then
we know
he
that's for her?
replaced
It was the monster.
It was the Eggo waffles that she ate nothing but.
But we have no idea. He could be leaving that for like his daughter, you know?
His daughter wasn't. The girl 11 was crazy for Eggos,
Yeah.
or Cocoa Puffs or whatever.
That's what she knew.
That was what she wanted to eat all the time. So it was implied that he was leaving that for her.
But we don't know that for sure.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
So your problem with Stranger Things is you didn't understand it because you're too much of a simpleton to follow a plot line or know your history good enough that we were trying to spy on the Russians with psychic
See, you're
people.
just making up those things. That's not true.
That's why you didn't like it, is because you didn't even get that inference because you started your life in 1992.
That's not even true either.
That's
so,
me over here.
Yeah, nice try.
Okay, 1991. Whoa.
Yep.
Back up.
Whoa.
Jeez. Get it right.
Okay. So all of these references to us trying to spy on the Russians in the 1980s Cold War.
Well, maybe they should have done that because there's, a lot of generations that don't know that.
Okay, but all the smart generations know about that stuff.
Okay, cool. Well, good. Thanks for offending half of our listeners.
So maybe if you watched the show with me, like somebody that actually knows all this stuff, you'd like it better. I'm just saying, maybe you need a guide on your journey.
I just
down the rabbit
Commentary,
hole.
whispering.
It's just not interesting.
But all of the characters were good.
No.
You even got to hate Steve. You're like, oh, wow, I just want to punch Steve as his hair if you watch the show, his hair grows every episode. It starts out like flat, comb to the side, nice and successful.
And then the next day,
Oh, yeah, it was like, "Gah." He puts like 5 gallons of mousse in his hair, and
Well,
he's
he's
like,
trying to impress Nancy.
hey, Nancy, I've got like really big hair. Pop my collar and everything. Like he gets douchier and douchier. You really wish by the end of the show you're like, come on, eat him, eat Steve.
he did end up helping a little
I
bit.
really did not like that he was the guy that killed the thing. I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah, they make Steve the hero for no reason, and
I
Nancy's
know.
like, oh my gosh, that impressed me because you knew facts and you traveled a lot and you killed the monster because this guy that took pictures of me through a window that when I could not see him. I was not impressed by you taking pictures of me through a window, but you, Steve, who killed the monster.
And who doesn't have a gate around their backyard?
Yeah. Well, it's also middle America where it's just a different world out there. It's not like high density suburban California.
But they have a pool.
Yeah, it's
You're just gonna let everybody come use your pool?
yeah, it's 1980s middle America. Nobody locked their doors.
Back when no bad people existed.
No bad people existed.
Besides
There was
the government.
There was that one guy that was taking pictures of people.
He wasn't bad. He was just a creep.
Yeah. They just accepted it. They're- and
Nancy.
they were like, oh, he's gonna get beat up at school a lot because he's weird.
And then freaking what's his name threw his camera on the ground.
Steve.
No, it wasn't Steve.
Yeah, it was
Steve's friend. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, Steve's friend, the
Yeah.
character.
Steve's friend, the kid.
Yeah, it was like Annie and Michael.
The only character I liked was No Teeth Kid.
He was really good.
Dustin.
He was the Mike of Stranger Things.
Who's
The
Mike? Mike who?
Breaking Bad, guys. Come on.
Okay,
Oh, okay. Sorry,
but they're
sorry.
not very
Mike-
similar. They're
yeah,
just
Mike
both
had
so
teeth.
We just
likable.
got
Mike
done
would
talking
kill you.
about it.
Justin would just like try and give you a
Dustin.
hug. Yeah, he would try and kill you with hugs.
Did you just replace his name with yours?
No, I said Dustin.
No, you said
You
Justin.
guys can't even hear. Check the audio.
Okay, rewind.
You don't even know. And roll credits.
Roll credit. It's not our song.
I know. I wish it was.
I know, me too. Ah, boy. So, well, Josiah, I'm glad you watched Stranger Things. I'm glad everyone rebuked you enough.
Yeah, because I didn't.
Well, I
didn't-
learned my lesson. Don't listen to anyone because they don't know what's cool.
So if you
Josiah didn't even understand the plot.
That's because they didn't make it clear enough, and it's not a good show.
Everybody should watch Stranger Things on Netflix today.
Don't bother. It's terrible.
What was that? Well, this has been another episode of You Don't Even Know. Thank you guys for listening, and email us if you have any comments, concerns, or questions at ydekcast@gmail.com.
How do you spell that?
YDEK at Gmail.
No, it's YDEK cast.
YDEK
YDEKCAST. Oh my gosh.
What? At gmail.com.
That was very cohesive, Jordan. Thank you for
Thank
thank
you.
you for getting that email. First
Thank
shot.
you. YDEKcast.
What a.
Yedic.
It's like you don't even know. Like YDEK.
And then
But
like
the no is
podcast.
like the one that you know, not
Then
the like
the word
no.
the
cast.
Kano.
Then like CAST, like something you
Like
wear on your
done,
arm,
yeah.
or
Like
like
cast.
a podcast.
Yeah.
YDEKcast.
YDEKcast.
It's implied.
Email us.
At gmail.com.
Argue with us.
Yeah. Tell us
Disagree.
we're wrong, please.
Yeah.
Or send us topics.
Tell
of-
Josiah he's wrong about Stranger Things.
Don't. It's not gonna be worth your breath
Yeah.
types.
Or send us topics you'd like us to argue about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be real cool if we got like our listeners to say things that they wanted to hear about.
Bam.
Or if you have like a show or a movie that you think is good, and
And Justin hates.
If you have a show that you like, send it to us. And
or
we'll
if
say
you have a
why
show
it's
you
bad.
hate, that's even better.
Help
Yeah.
us improve ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. But not Flash or Arrow, please.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
No Flash or Arrow.
Just no CW show.
No CW.
If
except
it's on the
for-
CW, it's garbage.
Yeah.
Except for Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Nope. Garbage.
Very good show.
Garbage. The only good shows on TV right now are on MTV.
And Walking Dead.
And no, The Walking Dead is so bad.
Well, good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.